On this week's episode of RCTV, Roger, we're going to be going to a fantastic Burlington fun fly. On top of the Burlington Mountain there, cool jets, cool planes, and then also we have coming up rock crawling at Paul's, right? Cool place. I love rock crawling. And then we're going to be heading out to see some
drag racing from Calgary, yeah.
And underwater action, voyage to the bottom of the sea, some scale subs. So stick around, we'll be right back.
Eliminator RC presents RCTV, your radio-controlled authority. Brought to you in part by RC Pit Stop, bringing the best of RC to BC since 1989. And John's Hobbies, Toronto's local hobby store. With your host, Nick Rack.
Hi, I'm Ryan from Eliminator RC. Last time you seen rock crawling, it was in the Rocky Mountains. Well, guess what? We're in Manitoba and it's flat. So whatever we have for rock crawling is whatever we make. Check that setup out. Terrible. Fail. So Paul, how many hours do you think it took you to make your course?
That's a tough one. I started it probably summer last year, and it's been about 2 years now, and this is what it's become.
So what drove you to build a popular hangout for everybody?
Well, last summer I picked up a rock crawler, and I needed a place to test it. And yeah, it all started with a couple of mounds of dirt and a couple of rocks. Grew from there, and you know, everybody from the community has been helping out, and it's gotten really, really gnarly.
Well, here we have Nick with us with one of his custom creations. Nick, what do you have here?
Basic axial frame, Tamiya YJ body, Wheelie King diffs. It's the axial transmission till it breaks. Front steer, rear steer, winch control, full light system.
Looks like it's a lot of fun.
It is a lot more fun when they don't break, but that's half the fun as well. Break it, build it stronger, break it again.
So what's your strategy on the rocks? Going fast or going slow?
A little bit of both, depends where you're at. Wheel speed's never a bad thing.
Well, thank you very much for coming out and showing us your truck.
Thank you.
This is a custom built truck. The gentleman has a lot of hours in it. I believe it's SCX based, and it has a semi body on the front of it with a custom flatbed on the back. Just shows what you can do with your crawlers to make it look scale. Well, this may look accidental, but it's not. This is Paul's mud pit. Yeah, it looks messy, but it's a lot of fun. Well, now here we're standing with Chris. Chris, I hear you're current champion this year of this track. Nobody can defeat you.
Currently, yeah, but there's a lot of competition out here. The track's really good. Everyone's kind of had their hand in helping build it.
So Chris, what strategies did you use to win the last competition?
Just going slow, using the winch at the right point.
And Chris is out here to prove that a stock truck can compete and can win.
Yeah, the only thing I've done is I've upgraded the motor, like 55 turn, pretty much like what everybody else does, and you know, different tires, of course, but other than that, it's pretty stock.
Axials just work good.
We're gonna have a little truck pull and see who wins. We're gonna put the RCP Recluse up against the Axial Wraith and see what happens. I probably got about 10 pounds on them, so it should be pretty good. Find some traction! Find some traction! I kicked his ass.
Well, that about wraps up our crawling spot with Paul's place. You guys stay tuned for more RCTV. I'm going crawling. See you guys later.